Welcome to the world of hidden treasure. You won't believe what could be sitting in your old coin jar. Yes, that UK new 10 pence featuring Queen Elizabeth II might just be worth a fortune. These rare and valuable coins have shocked collectors, with their skyrocketing prices, some even selling for millions. So before you spend that shiny silver coin, watch closely, because you could be holding the key to life-changing wealth. Let's dive into the mystery and magic of these priceless pieces of British history. Let's get started if you're holding onto a 1968 UK new 10 pence coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. You may unknowingly possess a rare treasure that collectors around the world are scrambling to find. These coins, especially in pristine condition or with unique minting errors, are becoming increasingly valuable due to their historical significance, limited availability, and the growing demand among numismatists. While originally considered part of everyday change, some of these old coins have emerged as unexpected jackpots, fetching jaw-dropping prices at auctions and private sales. The 1968 edition, being one of the first decimal coins introduced in the UK's monetary reform, is particularly notable. What makes the 1968 new 10 pence so valuable isn't just its age, it's the context in which it was introduced. Decimalization marked a radical shift in British currency, and this coin was part of that transformation. Collectors view the 1968 issue as a landmark in numismatic history, a symbol of a nation's transition from centuries-old coinage to a more modern financial system. Furthermore, early minting batches were often subject to production variances, leading to rare die errors, off-center strikes, and mismatched edges that are now prized by experts. The coins that survived in mint condition or exhibit rare features can command stunning premiums today. Astonishingly, many of these coins still circulate among the general public, forgotten in old jars, drawers, and piggy banks. While millions of these coins were minted, only a fraction have retained their original sharpness, luster, or rarity-enhancing traits. In particular, coins struck in error or those with unusually thick planchets, metal blanks, double portraits, or incomplete inscriptions can multiply in value exponentially. Collectors and investors alike are paying enormous sums for well-preserved pieces, with reports of some sales reaching into the tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Even more incredible is how coins that were once worth just 10 pence could now hold values of thousands or even millions, depending on their condition and scarcity. The 1968 new 10 pence has become a hot item in the collectibles market, with some examples regarded as bicentennial rarities, even if the UK does not officially label coins that way. The term bicentennial is often used broadly in the coin collecting world to signify coins associated with historical milestones, and these coins fit the description perfectly due to their role in monetary evolution. This broad classification has driven demand and speculation to new highs that what's truly game-changing is the potential for life-altering wealth these coins can bring. Imagine discovering one of these hidden gems in a coin jar and learning it's worth more than your annual income. That's not just a fantasy. It's a reality that has happened to everyday people who paid attention. With the right coin and the right buyer, a humble 10 pence could turn into a small fortune. Stories continue to surface of rare coins transforming ordinary lives, especially as global collectors look to acquire missing pieces from historical coin sets. But today's market for rare coins is fierce and rapidly expanding. Numismatic enthusiasts from all corners of the globe are willing to pay top dollar to get their hands on original, rare, or error-stamped 1968 10 pence coins. Auction houses have seen bidding wars erupt over coins that once sat forgotten in a coin purse. And with each year that passes, the rarity of these coins only increases as more are lost, melted, or damaged. If you own a 1968 10 pence coin, now is the time to check its condition and look for distinctive traits. It might just be a millionaire's dream in disguise. Interestingly, there are still countless individuals unaware of the potential treasure sitting in their homes. While some chase digital currencies or stocks, others are quietly unlocking wealth through the collectibles market. So if you've ever dismissed your old UK coins as mere change, it's time to think again. The 1968 Elizabeth II new 10 pence. Maybe your unexpected ticket to fortune. Don't rush to spend it. Examine it closely, compare it with known rarities, and consider getting it appraised. In a world where history meets high-value investment, these coins are more than relics. They're opportunities. And who knows? That small silver coin in your palm, second up step into the fascinating world of rare UK coins, where a simple 10 pence from 1976 might just be your golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. Yes, we're talking about the elusive and highly sought-after bicentennial rare UK new 10 pence. Coins from the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. At first glance, these coins may look ordinary, but hidden beneath their silver sheen lies a collector's dream. As coin collecting booms across the globe, certain versions of this 10p piece have surged in value, commanding mind-blowing prices in auctions and private sales. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just stumbled upon one in your old coin jar, what you hold in your hands could be worth millions. What makes these 1976 10p coins so special, you ask? It's not just their age, it's their rarity, condition, and historical significance. The UK transitioned from the old large 10p coins to the smaller version in 1992, and since then, the large-sized coins, especially those with slight minting anomalies or proof finishes, have become increasingly desirable. Some rare editions were struck with unique die errors, off-center designs, or even incorrect metal compositions, making them exceptionally rare specimens. Combine this with their bicentennial context, marking 200 years since major global historical events like the American Revolution, and you have a coin that collectors would fight tooth and nail for. That let's not forget the iconic design. On the obverse, you have the regal profile of Queen Elizabeth II, an image that itself has evolved through the decades, marking the passage of British history. But it's the reverse that often captivates the eye, an emblematic lion, bold and fierce, symbolizing the might and heritage of Great Britain. In select rare strikes, this lion appears with subtle differences, slight shifts in the mane, sharper detailing in the claws, or a deeper etching in the background. These micro-variations could be the clue to your fortune. Many collectors are on the hunt for exactly these coins that slip past the Royal Mint's quality filters. But here's the kicker. Some of these 10 pence coins were never meant to circulate widely. They were part of limited collector's editions, presentation sets, or experimental mintings. In some cases, only a few dozen pieces exist globally. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon one of these, especially in uncirculated or brilliant proof condition, you're not just holding a coin. You're holding history in its most valuable form. These rare coins have reportedly fetched tens of thousands to even millions of pounds or dollars, depending on condition, provenance, and collector demand. The value also skyrockets when these coins are slabbed and graded by professional services. A coin rated as MS 68 or higher, meaning near perfect mint state, can explode in value almost overnight. Imagine finding one in your attic, sending it off for grading, and discovering that it's a top-tier specimen worth more than a luxury car or a house. Yes, these small silver discs could literally change your life. The UK coin market has exploded with demand in recent years, and rare finds like these are now the crown jewels of private collections. Collectors around the world are especially drawn to UK bicentennial-themed coins, partly due to nostalgia and partly due to their dwindling availability. The market is fiercely competitive. Serious coin hunters have alerts set, attend every major auction, and scan every estate sale just to get a whiff of a rare 1976 10p. These coins, once dismissed as pocket change, are now investment-grade assets. And owning one is like holding stock in royal treasure. But beware, not all 10p coins are created equal. While millions were minted in 1976, only a handful of those carry the rare errors or come from the ultra-limited collector editions. What's more, condition is everything. A scratched, tarnished coin may fetch pennies, but a perfectly preserved piece with an unusual in today's coin-collecting landscape. These bicentennial UK 10 pence coins are more than just currency, they're legends. With stories of overnight millionaires and hidden treasures buried in old drawers, the buzz is real. Don't underestimate that old coin you've been ignoring. It might just be the most valuable thing you own. So take a second look. Your fortune might already be in your pocket, hidden in plain sight. The 1976 bicentennial rare UK new 10 pence coin could be worth a fortune. Yes, even millions. While it once passed unnoticed as pocket change, this coin has now become a prized treasure. Among collectors, especially those rare versions with minting errors, proof finishes, or limited edition strikes. With Queen Elizabeth II's regal portrait on one side and the iconic lion on the other, some of these coins, particularly in perfect condition, have fetched staggering prices in auctions. So before you spend that old 10p, take a closer look. It might just be your golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. Third up, absolutely. Here's a compelling and attention-grabbing script written in my own words, crafted to inform and engage your audience about the rare and potentially valuable 1969 UK bicentennial 10-pence coins featuring Queen Elizabeth II, hidden in the depths of your pocket change or tucked away in an old coin jar could lie an unsuspecting treasure, one that could transform your entire financial destiny. We're talking about the rare bicentennial UK new 10-pence coins from 1969, featuring the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. At first glance, these coins seem like any ordinary piece of British currency, but beneath the surface lies history, rarity, and extraordinary value. While most people overlook them as simple loose change, collectors and numismatists know that these particular coins can be worth an unimaginable fortune in today's market. The 1969 10p coin marked a significant turning point in UK coinage, being one of the first decimal-era coins introduced ahead of the full switch in 1971. Struck in copper nickel, it features the regal crown profile of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, crafted with such precision that even the smallest details shimmer under magnification. The reverse proudly displays the crowned lion, a symbol of British strength and heritage. But what truly makes this coin special isn't just its design. It's the hidden variations, minting errors, and low surviving numbers that catapult its worth into the stratosphere for collectors. Over the years, a select few 1969 10-pence coins have surfaced with extraordinary characteristics, striking anomalies, off-center minting, or unusual metal compositions that deviate from the norm. These mint errors are like golden tickets in the numismatic world. One coin with a double die error or misalignment could easily fetch thousands, if not tens of thousands of pounds at auction. And the buzz doesn't stop there. Some 1969 10p coins were part of limited mint sets, preserved in pristine condition by savvy collectors. In flawless condition, known as uncirculated or proof, these coins command staggering prices that leave most jaws dropping. Even more fascinating is the booming demand among global collectors, especially those drawn to royal memorabilia. Queen Elizabeth II coins have skyrocketed in desirability following her passing, making earlier issues like the 1969 edition immensely popular. These coins aren't just currency anymore. They're cherished tokens of a royal legacy, a fading era of British history. Owning such a coin is like holding a piece of the past, a relic that whispers stories from another time. That emotional and historical connection is what drives bidders to part with small fortunes to own one. If you have a 1969 10-pence coin lying around, don't rush to spend it. You might be holding a coin worth more than its weight in gold. In fact, reports of these coins being sold privately and at auctions for thousands of dollars are becoming increasingly common. Imagine the shock of finding out that an old coin from your childhood collection is now valued at tens of thousands, perhaps even more. This is the magic of numismatics, the science of coin collecting, where small metal discs hold secrets that could change your life. In recent years, the hype around UK bicentennial and early decimal coins has exploded on social media and among coin enthusiasts. Videos showcasing rare finds, dramatic auction bids, and overnight millionaires have gone viral. These stories aren't myths. They're real-life success tales of people who recognized the true value of their coins and capitalized on them. So, while others throw away or overlook old change, the smart ones inspect, protect, and profit. That's the power of knowledge when it comes to rare currency. The thrill of coin hunting is no longer just for historians and collectors. It's now a gateway to fortune for everyday people. With more and more rare 1969 10p coins disappearing, so next time you're sifting through coins or stumble across a dusty old wallet, remember, don't dismiss the humble 10p. That 1969 Queen Elizabeth II bicentennial coin might be more than just a piece of metal. It could be a fortune hiding in plain sight. Your journey from everyday spender to rare coin millionaire could begin with one overlooked treasure. The world of valuable coins isn't a fantasy. It's real, and it's waiting for you to discover it. Let me know if you'd like a short version for YouTube intros or a voiceover-friendly script next. Hidden in your loose change could be a fortune, especially if you own the rare 1969 UK bicentennial 10-pence coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. While it may look ordinary, this coin is highly sought after by collectors for its historical value, minting variations, and scarcity. Some versions with rare errors or in uncirculated condition have sold for thousands, and demand is only rising.